when you have an A-lister, one of the most important drivers as far as the success and really the focus of connecting with the attendee is more often than not a moderated conversation and who the moderator is. Because you're going to do your pre-work. Often the questions need to be vetted out, which is totally fine. And you're going to have some guidelines and some guardrails in the questioning. But if you have a big A-list personality and you don't have the proper moderator, things can go sideways pretty quickly. And you're not going to bring in, I'm picking on him a little bit. I've booked him, several times, Will Smith. He might have some insights to talk about the A business, tech or financial services or whatever, but you're literally not bringing that type of person out to talk about tech business or financial services, sharing the through line of the story, and leave the attendees who are intelligent and creative to connect his story and his transformation along the way. We've had Jim Cameron, Manny Pacquiao, Shaquille, Mr. Magic Johnson, on and on. But you need that moderator to maintain that connection,
Yeah, and I'm not against A-list at all. I can't be. Like at Uplift, we had Tracy Ellis Ross, we had Mindy Kaling, we had Adam Grant, we had Brene Brown. So it works.
Yeah.
Every single one of those people that I just mentioned had a moderator. So to your point, it's important that there is a moderator who can kind of weave in the tonality and the theme of the conference and what the attendees are really trying to get out of it. Because most of the time when you pair these A-list or these, to your point, more well-known speakers, when you pair them with a moderator that can kind of guide the conversation, you get so much more out of it because you're not leaving it up to them to figure it out on their own. And you can't expect them to figure it out on their own because they're not part of your company. So it's important.
Yeah, no, and the moderator, I'm on this kick right now myself because, I've been doing these podcasts and I really enjoy them. I love them. I love talking about ideas and I love talking about, business and transformation and the human condition. And I feel like I've expanded my capacity. I still feel like I'm in single A ball, if I'll use that metaphor, but I see moderators that I hire and the legwork that they do to make it. Adam Grant could go up and do this self-sustained keynote presentation. It could be impeccably brilliant. Brene, connect on word one and transformative, right? When you bring in a moderator, they have to inhabit what Better Up is up to.
Yep.
And move the ball forward.
Yep.
And I'm going to take this out on a limb a little bit. I've been looking a lot at old David Lettermans and Johnny Carson's. When you have David Letterman and Cher or Madonna or Prince are in their peak in their heyday, albeit it's recorded, but it's live, you don't know what you're getting.
Right.
And the way that he handles, like Madonna will throw an F-bomb and Cheryl, maybe show a little skin or something, the beauty of their preparation and the mastery of how they still maintain moving the ball forward and having that guest be connected with what they're doing and trying to achieve. It's just brilliant. And I've seen it at keynotes where we had Jack Welch, who's passed on, but it was very quickly turning into the Jack Welch show, which some people might love that.
Right.
And we had a great moderator. We had Charlie Gibson, and he just kind of absorbed, but kept it going forward. And you could see, if you watch the video, how he kind of trimmed it all away and he got him really focused. It's just brilliant. So,
and on the other side of that, sometimes you get these more well-known speakers and they knock it out of the park and your audience leaves feeling more connected to them than they thought they would be. Right. And so that's the other side of it. Is like, wow, now these people will always remember, I went to Uplift 2024 and crap, I didn't know that Tracy Ellis Ross was so connected to human transformation in her own way. Right. I didn't know that she connects so much to our mission. I didn't know as a coach that she connects so much to this world of positive psychology and helping people develop themselves personally and professionally through her hair care line, right? But now I'm a huge fan. Follow, like, so it opens up so many doors if it's done right. And so I think people have to just invest the time and the resources to make sure that it's done right. And if it's done right, it can be life changing for sure.
I love this part of the conversation. Not honestly, not because we're talking about keynote speakers, but making sure that that message gets out there, because you can have a great story with no message, and you can have a message that doesn't have the story to
Yep.
carry it. And
Yep.
when you get both, it's just magic, and it can be A-list or lesser known. And ultimately, whether it's Better Up or any of the other organizations that you work with or that I work with, that's ultimately what it is, because it's the spaces to create these meaningful connections that are ultimately going to transform lives.
Absolutely.